Hello, good evening, guys. We're just waiting for a few more participants to join in. So as soon as they join in, I can start the meeting. Okay, hello, guys, and good evening, and welcome to this project discussion meeting that we'll be having on IoT. So I think my voice is audible, and those of you who could not attend today's meeting can view the recording. I'll put the recording also, so not an issue. I'll put the meeting on record. Okay, so initially to start with the particular meeting, so all of you, like here the participants, have you just completed all the videos that were there relating to IoT, or is there anything that was pending, or you didn't understand, or you want me to repeat it, or what do you think, guys? Am I audible? Hello, guys. Am I audible here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh, okay. So Mukesh telling I'm studying the project videos. Okay, fine. Yeah, no problem. So, you're all okay with the connections and you have understood the basics on how to connect your hardware, right? You have understood what is the Node MCU and how you can connect sensors to it and how you can connect to cloud platforms and all those things you have understood. Okay. So coming to the point of the project work on how to do the particular project. So to do the project work or to understand about the project curriculum, so I'll just tell you how exactly you need to do the project work. Just 1 second. Yeah, so regarding the project on how exactly you need to do the project, so this is the final internship project that you will be doing to complete your 4 weeks of intern, I mean uh, 12 weeks of internship, so final internship project. So what exactly you will be doing in this final internship project? So in this final internship project, how exactly this project will be going on is you can uh, do it in teams of two, or you can do it alone. So it's like you can do it in two membered groups, or you can do it alone, or one membered group. So maximum group size is two, because we have shortage of members, we can't give more number of participants. So it's like 1 to 2 member groups you need to create. So 1 to 2 members will be the maximum size of the groups, and you can do it in a team of two members, or you can do it alone. So this is how you need to form a team. So it's like you can mutually chat between your individual friends if you know someone, or if you don't know, again you can make friends in the WhatsApp group, so you can form a team. So after forming a team, so I will be sending a Google form. So this Google form will tell you, you need to fill in a Google form. So that will have the team and the topic. Okay. So team and topic and the participant's name and everything you will be mentioning in this particular Google form. So you can just fill that Google form. So regarding the topic, so what is exactly the internship project about and how exactly you can choose the topic? So choosing the topic involves two things. So the first one is company topic. So you can choose the topic that we'll be giving from our company side. So that particular topic will be sending you a PDF. You can choose any one of those particular topic and start working. So this is how you can start working with regards to the company topic, or else you can choose your own topic. So if you want to choose your own topic, what is the thing is, you need to understand that you need to get it approved in prior before starting off. So you need to text me and tell us this is the topic I'm choosing. So like I need to confirm this. So if I confirm that particular topic and tell you and give you a thumbs up that you can further continue the topic, you can complete off that particular project. Okay, so either you can choose the own topic, but you need approval for that own topic which you will be doing. So own topic or company topics, you can choose any one out of the company topics, but if you're choosing the company topics, no need to get approval, directly you can start doing the company topic project. Okay, so clear with that? So you need to fill the Google form. In that you will be mentioning what is the topic you have chosen. So if it's on own topic, get approval from me before typing in the project name. And you need to also mention the team member. So if you are working in a group of two, you need to mention each of these team members name, so that you'll be mentioning, or else you can work alone. So the maximum size allowed for a project is 2-member projects. Okay, so next thing is, after you choose the topic and after you choose your team members or you start working alone, what is the next thing you need to do? So next thing is about the project. Exactly what will you do in the project? See, the project involves two parts, whether you will be working on the hardware part. See, these hardwares also involve certain kinds of sensors and actuators. Okay, so because each and every project is different, and these projects will involve actuators and sensors. So there is no compulsion that you need to use the hardware. So I'm telling you again, there is no compulsion that you need to use the hardware and do. What you can try to do is, you can try to work without the hardware. So if you're asking me how to work without the hardware, you need to draw the schematic diagrams or the circuit diagram. So telling what is the exact connection of the hardware that we'll be using. For example, if you're using a Node MCU, you will tell that, okay, to D0 pin, I'm connecting this sensor, to 5 volts, I'm giving this power supply, and to ground, I'm giving this. So like this, you will tell. So it's just like a schematic project or like a virtual project. You're just mentioning the circuit diagram and telling you're trying to do this. Okay, so this is without the hardware. So this is without the hardware, meaning that you are not using the hardware, just you are mentioning the connections via using any paint or any editing software and telling that this is the connections that will be there in the project, and you can write the hardware code and you can submit it. But if you are using the hardware, you can take the photographs. Okay, so hardwares, there is a lab in your college with the EC department, so you can go there in third floor 306 room. So you can get the basic components like Node MCU, cables, and certain basic sensors. But depending upon your project, all the sensors won't be there. So you can buy sensors and do it if you wish to. Otherwise, you can just submit the schematic or circuit diagram of exactly how you will be connecting the whole hardware. So this is with respect to the hardware part. And if you are trying to use the hardware, physical hardware, if you are like buying some sensors and doing it, Node MCU need not buy it because it's already there in the college. So you can directly use the Node MCU that is there in the college, but some sensors are not there because it depends on project to project, and each project will require certain amount of different sensors and actuators. You can buy them on your own and you can start doing. So that is also possible. But if you are choosing physical components, you can take a photograph of it and you can try to do it. Or else, if you're trying to use a skim, if you don't want to use the hardware, or if you can't buy the hardware at this point of time, easily you can draw the schematic or circuit diagram. So what will the project involve? So how, like after doing all these things, so there are certain steps that you need to mention in the project report. So what exactly will you do in the project report? Step one is the introduction to the topic. Okay, so introduction to the topic, what is all the topic about, and what is IoT, what are all the sensors, actuators will mention in like this particular introduction. So IoT, then sensors, actuators, cloud, so all these. So it's, you will just talk about in general, what is a sensor, what is an actuator, and what is cloud, and all these things you will be talking about in the introduction part. So after introduction, what is the next thing you'll be doing? So after introduction, you can start with the problem description. So what is problem description is what exactly is the problem that you are taking, and what is the how are you describing the problem? So what is the existing problem? So after doing the problem description, so what you can do is you can do some literature survey. So literature survey is nothing but you can visit some, okay, you can take some reference papers, so reference research papers. So this you can do, you can look at some reference research papers to look at what is the existing solution that is available, or any website. So you can look at any websites, information websites, and put that thing on the literature survey. So what is literature survey? Literature survey is just nothing but looking for the existing solutions that is already there. So if people have done something related to that, you are just telling that this is all the things that have been already done. So then coming to the solution or the methodology. So what you will do in the methodology? So you will include, okay, the code, hardware code. Okay, before doing the hardware code, hardware requirements. So what is the hardware that you need for this entire project? So hardware requirements. Then coming to the code. So code is nothing but you are telling the what is the hardware code, Arduino code, or any other code that you are putting in. After that, what is the cloud platform you are using? So cloud platform is nothing but what exactly is the cloud platform, or okay, before code you can also mention the circuit diagram where you will be trying to connect the different circuits or the node MCU with different sensors. So you'll be writing the circuit diagram. So if you don't want to like do it physically with the hardware, you can just come out with the circuit diagrams, or if you do it physically with the hardware, you can just mention the photographs, or you can put in the photographs of the hardware being connected. Code and cloud platform. The cloud platform might be Blink, it can be ThinkSpeak, it can be UV dots. So any cloud platform you want to use, all these cloud platforms you can use, and you can try to mention how exactly is the cloud platform you are signing up or logging in. So if, for example, if there is any buttons or graphs in the cloud platform, you can all mention this. Okay, so this is all with respect to the methodology. So coming to the other part after methodology, so you can also mention the future scope, or see, future scope can be mentioned, or if you're doing it physically, you can mention the output or results. Okay, only in case of physical hardware, like if you are trying to use. Otherwise, if you are doing it virtually, you can just mention the future scope of the project. And if you're doing it physically, if you're using the hardware, you can mention the output or results in the form of snapshots, or you can create a table. All these things are possible. But since if you're not doing it physically, if you're not using the hardware, you can just mention future scope of the projects, or you can tell it as further improvements, what further improvements you can do. So this is how you need to mention in your project report. Okay, so and also in your project report, very important thing is you need to mention about the company. So this is all the required things. So about the company is nothing but what is TechWade Labs, what exactly is the company doing. So I can give you the sample report or the reference report. So reference report, I'll give it to you so you can take in the things about the things that you can use in the reference report, and you can try to create the actual report. So this is how you need to entirely put in the project report. Okay, so doing the project, obviously you can, if you are I recommend to use I recommend you to use the hardware and do it. So if you can't use the hardware, if you cannot buy those sensors and actuators, obviously you can just create a schematic or circuit diagram mentioning all the connections part. And also, like if you are trying to use the cloud, you can just set up a cloud on ThinkSpeak or Blink or UB dots or any XYZ platform, and try to connect those sensors and actuators using those cloud platforms. But virtually also, you can just log in and you can create those graphs, but you won't see any output because you're not connecting any hardware or you're not sending any data. Just the connections part, how do you sign up, how do you log in, how do you create a dashboard, all these things you can mention in the cloud platform things. So any doubts or clarifications you need about this? Guys, any doubts? Okay, if you want to know the deadline of the
No.
project, okay, I'll just tell you the deadline of the project. So deadline of the project is today is 24th of November. So you can take time till 15th of December. So 15th of December, you can take time and you can submit the project report. Okay. So this is the deadline. So I will be sending the Google form by today night. and also the topics of the project. So you can choose any one of the topic of the project, or if you want to do your own project, get the approval from me before doing the project, and you can start ahead. So any doubts or clarifications you have, anything you want to communicate to me? So I'll be open for any kind of questions you have or any communication you want to make. So please do ask if you have any doubts or questions.
Sir, we have no doubts.
Okay, so if you don't have any doubts, I'll be putting the problem statements right now, and I'll be creating a Google form also. So you just see, look out for the project statements and try to fill the form within 2 days. Okay, you can take till a time till 26th and you can fill out the form. So look for team members if you don't have, or else if you're willing to do it alone, well and fine. So I'm just sending it right now on the project group. You can just check it out. So then you can decide upon whether you want to do your own topic or whether you want to continue with the company topics. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, guys. So if there is any doubt or clarifications, please do post me on the WhatsApp group. I'll be there always. So you can you can update the Google form. I'll send the topics right now, and also the reference report on how exactly you need to do the report. So it's not like you need to follow the same exact procedure. You can still put the report on your own way, but make sure that you are doing according to the format. Okay. Okay, guys, then I'll close the
Yes.
meeting. Yeah, I'll just put this recording also, so those participants who could not attend the meeting can view this recording. So I'll just put the recording also, so you can just watch it whenever you are free. And if there is any doubts, also you can just clarify with me. Okay, fine, guys, and thank you for attending the
Thank
meeting.
you, sir.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Bye, sir.